Welcome to Design for Wealth. This is where we talk about why income plateaus happen and what actually changes them. So, I want to start by saying something really important because I know how sensitive this topic on manifestation can be. I'm not saying manifestation is wrong or that it doesn't work. Manifestation is something very real. But what I am saying is that manifestation without behavioral installation keeps you at the same level. And if you've ever felt frustrated that you've done the inner work, the visualizing, doing all the strategies, the frequency work, and your income still keeps circling the same number, this episode is for you. Because what's missing isn't the belief or the alignment, and it's certainly not effort. It is your capacity. And capacity is what your nervous system believes it needs in order to stay safe. It's the gap between what you want and what your nervous system believes it can tolerate without losing something important. So every system has a non-negotiable need. Things like certainty, rest, approval, control, flexibility, being liked, not disappointing people. And these needs are often visible, but they're running everything. So when income wants to move to a new level, it's not just about more money. It usually comes with costs, and that may be less flexibility, more visibility, more responsibility, clearer boundaries, more people having opinions on your social media posts. And if your nervous system believes that these costs threaten a core need like safety, approval, or rest, it will pull you back even if you consciously want the growth. That's the capacity. And this is why people can be very spiritual, very self-aware and motivated and still circle the same income. Because capacity isn't about desire. It's about what your system is willing to trade. And so here's why this is so confusing for people, because manifestation does change how you feel. You can visualize the abundance, feel expanded, write and repeat your affirmations 100 times a day, access higher emotional states, and you can genuinely believe more is possible. And for a moment, it feels like something has shifted. But then real life asks something of you, and it asks you to be more visible, lead more, hold more responsibility, make cleaner decisions, stay consistent without emotional reinforcement in your business. And suddenly, without consciously choosing it, your behavior returns to what's familiar. So once you understand what the body is doing, it starts to make sense. Feeling expanded doesn't automatically change your behavior. This is the distinction that most people don't stay with. You can feel that abundance and still behave in ways that keep your income capped, because behavior, not belief, is what your nervous system trusts. This is where snapback starts to happen. When an action would move you into a different level, like the more visibility, the more authority, the more self-trust, your nervous system doesn't ask, is this aligned? It asks, is this safe? And safety is defined by what you've survived before. So when something feels unfamiliar, even if it's something that you really want, your system tightens. So you might start to notice things like hesitation, procrastination, overthinking, needing more clarity, waiting for the right moment. And people often label this as resistance or self-sabotage or misalignment, and it's not. It's protection. Your nervous system is doing its job, maintaining the level it knows how to survive. And the problem is what keeps you safe and what helps you grow are often pointing in opposite directions. So this is why same frequency, same results only tell part of the story. What's really happening is the same behavior, same capacity, same outcome. And that's not a manifestation problem. That's a capacity problem. Manifestation can open the door. It can show you what's possible. It can orientate you toward more. But behavior is what teaches your nervous system, this level doesn't destroy me. I can stay here. I am safe here. And until that lesson is installed, the system will always pull you back, not to punish you or keep you stuck, but to keep you safe. And this is the edge that most people don't train themselves to stay at. The next level doesn't arrive when you feel aligned. It arrives when you act differently. Feel the nervous system reaction, regulate so you don't retreat, repeat until it stabilizes. And that's how identity actually installs, not by visualizing being that version, but by doing what that version does and staying when it feels uncomfortable. And this is why motivation fades, why hype doesn't last. This is why insight alone doesn't change income, because nothing new has been installed at the level of behavior. And without installation, nothing new can be held. So if you keep returning to the same level of income, your nervous system is choosing what feels familiar and prioritizing safety over expansion. Your nervous system hasn't learned how to stay at a different level, at that next level, because it doesn't arrive when you feel aligned. It arrives when you act differently and don't retreat when your system reacts. And that's the part that most people don't stay with. And it's the part that actually changes things. This is the part that helps you go to the next level. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. And that's the work. I'll see you next time.